Freewares are another way to ramp up your experience at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hope you all been great, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of the Hangar Talk series. Essentially, a subset of the channel mainly focused in the line of freewares. Less than a 5-minute video bringing you in what's hot at the sim. Hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Now this is a German aircraft that came out during 1999. A 2-seater ultralight that's a low-wing, single-engine aircraft that's been in production since 2001. More than 20 years. Freewares are a good way to try things out. Really get that sense of how an aircraft can be in the future if it's a first project for a creator. And as versions change over time, it gets much better. Now developers take this as a good ground to try things out and slowly transition to paywares. Produced by Tom Lott 1980, this was treated as a fun project at first that was modeled and textured as a scenery object for one of the sceneries. A good story to put it, but I believe this was surprisingly good for a freeware. Now of course we can't expect this to be a study level. Very seldom do we come across study level aircraft for free at the sim. We do have an exception with the team of fly-by-wire. Liveries are great, it really comes with exciting ones. Comes with 4 different liveries. The model is custom made with some level of detail with textures and animations. Very well done if you ask me. The modeling and texturing has been well covered. You can observe smaller details that adds to the design. It's clear and readable. There have been a lot of effort that's gone in. A good use of tools and textures which appear to be great. Now sitting on the pilot's seats, the views gives you the idea on the textures on the glass plus wings. With a high quality and detail for freeware, the shortcomings are pretty much shadowed here. It even feels like a pair that costed me $15 or $20 at times. Reaching 5500 RPM, it feels like it cruises beautifully, and I could loop endlessly at high Gs at times. Now something to note is that freewares are great. Would it be perfect? Very seldom. Now there are a few things to mention. Minor, doesn't really make a difference. Engine sounds can be much better. On the flight model, it felt balanced and easy to fly. A light plane with a lot of power. Now breezers don't usually have retractable gears as the model is 100% 600 kgs. It would be great if there's really a version specifically without retractable gears. Just to keep up with realism if you hear me. There are known issues with the model, but I think overall the visual rendering of the propellers is well reproduced. Now the developer himself mentioned on the engine monitor that wasn't working as how it intended to be, showing error messages, plus the icing effects, canopy sounds, few buttons on the cockpits which weren't working, and this isn't something new as some pairware in fact don't really have all the buttons that are functional, which is totally understandable. Plus, over time, we should see fixes going in. The release was actually during May of this year. We've received 2 versions on top of that. I would say, overall, great work. It's a freeware, an easy download, and something also to note is that you need to copy these folders after extracting the zip files, and not all of them. More than 3,500 downloads, plus plenty of good reviews. I placed the link to this model conveniently in the description below. Do take a look. I would suggest you to please try this. Hopefully, we get more projects from this dev, and big thanks to him. If you like the plane, do leave him a good review when you get a chance, as we need more and more projects like these. It's always a good thing when developers really take their own time and provide freewares like these. It's free, it doesn't really cost us money. Again, big thanks to him. Stay tuned by subscribing, we'll have more to follow. Until next time, take care and happy flying.